then we will experience the brightness, the courage to go on, and the braveness to combat all the trials that comes our way. The important is we carried the beloved Lord, the beloved love closest to our heart. And now we will proceed to letter I. So letter I, when he said, I am on an important message. So it does not mean when he refused not to play with those children of his age, doesn't mean that he don't like them. He doesn't like them or he didn't want to be with them. But nakita na yung priority. So the priority of having an important message as his mission. Dahil dala-dala niya yung Blessed Sacrament papunta doon sa mga prisoners who are longing to be with Jesus and to consume God in their life. So his answer was, I am on an important message. So sa panahon natin ngayon, we receive so many messages in social media, in Facebook, in Instagram, in WhatsApp, and whatever means in the social media. We all have these messages. We heard it, we read it. Sometimes it will bring us to more confusions. It will bring us to even quarrel with our mga kaibigan natin. Dahil nakita mo yung message ng kaibigan mo. And then you thought that it is parang patama para sa'yo. But we need to look at it. What is the important message that I need to carry in my life? If the message is not really important, it will just make you a burden or make you trouble, then don't bring it. Don't bring it because it will just make your life more miserable. So you just choose this inspiring thoughts, inspiring posts, or makikita mo yung mga magagandang videos that will lift your life. Especially at this time that we are all really down with our life dahil sa mga nangyayari sa buong mundo. So we need to choose which message we want to take it for ourselves. What message that we want to be inspired with. Because there are some messages that is really fake, fake news. We are all familiar with the word fake news. And it will make us depressed. It will make us parang mawala na tayo ng gana sa buhay natin because we thought that these things will happen. But if we think on the lighter side, if we choose the message that will really lift us up, then it will be important to recognize and to prioritize the important message that we want to carry. And of course, we all have our cell phones. We all have our, whatever means, but mostly sa mga kabataan ngayon really feel sad because instead of bringing rosary in their pocket, but they choose to bring cell phone with them. Parang hindi nabubuhay ang kabataan, most of those young people. They cannot survive without cell phones. But there's nothing wrong with that because it's really important to have the communication. But we need to choose what communication or for what purpose na hindi tayo, for what purpose that we are inseparable with our cell phones. If it would be for good, then that would be a good thing. But if it will be, respond to a negative message, then it's better we need to stop and we need to rest for a while and to breathe in and to breathe out and choose and ask ourselves what is the purpose why I'm bringing the cell phones. Because now, cell phone is one of the parang treasures na, no, ng mga kabataan or anyone. But there's nothing wrong with that as long as you know that you are bringing an important message, a message that wherein there is a context, there is a content, that it is also a God's message for you and for us. So we hope that those social media, those messages will inspire and not to kill others with our unbecoming posts on our FB, Instagram, Viber, WhatsApp, or whatever. So we hope that the spirit now of Saint Tarcisius, that prioritizing the message that is bringing. So we need to know, we need to recognize what message will help us in our life. Okay, so we will be on the next letter, the letter S. So is the letter S. Nung nangyari na yon na siya ay binugbog ng mga kabataan dahil those children were, we all know his story, those children were really curious, know what he is hiding. So talagang binugbog siya, but he was praying, strengthen me, my Jesus. When he was persecuted and forced by those boys. So in times of our helplessness, in times of our problems, na merong problema tayong dinadala, we hope na yung prayer natin is to ask God to strengthen us. To remember Saint Tarcisius, that he was uttering this word and we will own it as member of this Tarcisian Adorers. So we will own it that strengthen me, Lord, because those problems will just pass by. And we all know that our strength is only on God. And we will ask ourselves, what is our usual words when problems comes our way? How we call on God? Or is it God that we are really calling on? Because sometimes, if we have problems, we need to, we like to spread it with the other people, and we don't know that those people will not strengthen us. Those people will make the smaller problems bigger. So we need to know, we need to be aware that if we have problem, then we go straight to Jesus. As a Tarcisian Adorers, for sure, you spend more time in the Blessed Sacrament, you spend more time in the adoration, and that would be your time to say, no? To say repeatedly the word, strengthen me, my Jesus. So I hope that we will call him and we will rely on him as our strength, who will help us carry everything or every problem that comes our way. So now we will go to letter I. So how many letters do we have? T, A, R, C, I, S, and now we will go to letter I. So when he said, I am dying, so he said, or he told to the soldier, but I have kept my God safe for them. So kahit na he's in the point of dying, But he was aware that he has God na dala-dala niya for those prisoners in the catacombs who were waiting for the blessed host. So he said, I am dying, but I have kept my God safe for them. So putting himself at the forefront of those prisoners in the catacomb waiting for this blessed host. So he put himself at the forefront. So in our time today, we are so familiar with the word frontliners. So we become like Saint Tarcisius, who was in the forefront. So we also become the frontliners. We may not be a doctor, a nurse, or those who are outside. That's why we call them the frontliners. But we also ourselves. Example for you that you are doing this novena, you are doing this Facebook Live, or you are doing this Zoom meeting. So you are the frontliners of this occasion. So you are the frontliners of the Tarcisian Adorers. So we also, in our own little way, and those who are listening and those who are participating in this novena, in the 6-day novena, you are also frontliner. Because instead of doing other things, but you are here to be in the front line, to be in the front line with the other brothers and sisters in the order. So we too are frontliners. We too are the forefront in the different areas. And at this time, you are at the forefront in preparation, or you are in the front line in preparation for the feast of Saint Tarcisius, which would be on August 15. And for this day, we are on the 6th day novena, so you are the frontliner for the 6th-day novena, which has the theme, San Tarcisio, maningning na tanglaw ng Santa Iglesia. So being a frontliner, we become the shining light for the church. Because without you, we cannot reach out to those away, to those who are far away from us, because they are just waiting at the Facebook Live. So you become frontliners for this. Okay? So now we are on the letter U. So letter U. So we all finished with how many letters? Tarcisi, and now we are on the letter U. So U means he understood that he is carrying a precious treasure and handed it to the soldier. So our challenge now for this time is to always carry God in ourselves, because we know that the God in us will meet the God in others. But how? So we need to ask ourselves, how is the God in me will meet the God in other people? So during the time of Saint Tarcisius, literally, he was really bringing the blessed host to the prisoners. So at this time, we may not be bringing the host literally, but here in our heart, we are bringing God. So it means if we are bringing God, for sure, the other people now will see God in us. How will this see God in us? Of course, through our good works, through our good words, through our inspiring words, mahinahon, in times of confusions, pagiging kalmado ay nakikita ng iba ang Diyos dito sa atin. So when we're carrying God, we want others also to see God in us. at sa pagiging madasalin, of course, no, we may be silent, we may be away from other people, or we may be in our own room, but the important there is we will spend time in prayer, in silent prayer, so that as we meet other people, they can see God in us, as well as we can see God in them. So as member of this Tarcisian Adorers, I hope that we will be exchanging the God in us, exchanging in different tasks that we are asked to do. So kung nandoon ang Diyos sa paggawa natin sa mga bagay, ay makikita ng ibang tao and they will be inspired to do the same. So sabi nga nila, charity begins at home. So at home, yung sarili natin, that God is there, willing to share ourselves, willing to let the God in us see the God in them, as well as the God in them makikita natin sa kanila. So now, we will be on the last word would be the letter S. So, his side, this would be the last part of his life, when his side, as he fell back into the soldier's arms, his soul was already with God, for whom he so willingly had given his life. Na kung titingnan natin, sa murang edad ay naintindihan niya ang salita ni Jesus, because Jesus himself once said, "Greater love than this no man has, than that a man lay down his life for his friend." So naintindihan niya na giving up his life for his friends, for those people in the prison, those prisoners in the catacomb. How, on what way that we are giving ourselves to others. So can we be a Tarcisius to everyone we meet? And in what way can I be Tarcisius to my family, Tarcisius to the church, to the society, and mostly to the community as Tarcisian Adorers. Thank you and have a blessed night, everyone. So Jesus himself once said, "Greater love than this no man has than to lay down his life for his friend."
Sa mga pagkakataon pong ito, gawin niyo po ninyo Sister Venus, wala humpay po naming pasalamat para sa isang mabiyayang pagninilay mula sa mga nakasama natin sa palatuntunang ito, lalo't higit sa mga nasa tahanan na sumubaybay po sa ating pagninilay na ito.
Tunay po na nagliwanag ang aming kamalayan hinggil sa katangiang tinataglay ng aming patron na sang-ayon sa paksang binigyan ninyo ng refleksyon. Itatanim po namin ito sa aming puso at isipan upang aming magamit sa lahat ng panahon ng aming paglilingkod.
Ayun, Brother JM, talaga namang napakaganda ng sharing ni Sister Venus sapagkat kumbaga ay anong tawag natin doon, gumamit siya ng mga mnemonics, Brother
Yes.
JM.
Talagang
yung mga ganong estilo or pamamaraan, kumbaga sa academically, yun yung mga ginagamit natin para talagang matandaan ang mga aral at kaalaman na itinuturo sa atin, Brother JM.
Yes, Brother Vincent.
Ano kaya Brother Gemma natandaan mo dun sa senior ni Sister? Dun sa mnemonics.
Ang lalong tumatak sa aking isip sa pagbabahagi ni Sister ay yung sa letter A, yung altar server. Dahil muli ay pinaalalahanan tayo na bilang isang altar server, dapat hindi natin yung tingnan bilang paraan ng pag-angat natin sa iba, lalo higit sa ating mga kaedad, sa mga kabataan, kundi ito ay pagpapaalala na pahalagahan natin ang itinuturo ng simbahan na pagpapakumbaba. Dahil sabi nga, kapag nakikita ka naman sa altar, hindi mo naman yun ikatataas. Pagkus iyon ay pagpapakita na ikaw ay isang makasalanan na nag-strive to be holy. Yun po. Salamat po Sister dahil muli po ay nasariwa po namin na kung ano talaga ang tunay na tungkulin at dapat i-manifest ng isang altar server. Ikaw Brother Vincent, ano naman ang iyong natandaan sa pagbabahagi ni Sister?
Siguro sa akin yung letter I, yung sabi ni Sister na I am on an important message at in connection sa sinabi mo Brother JM, tayo bilang altar server at altar server na naglilingkod sa simbahan, tayo naman ay hindi basta napunta sa simbahan upang mag-serve lamang at hindi tayo naging bahagi ng ministry ito, ng organisasyong ito para sa wala. Tayo kumbaga tulad ng isang seminarista, tulad ng isang nakaramdam ng bukasyon, tulad ng mga pari, tayo din ay tinatawag ni Jesus para sa isang napaka-importanteng mensahe. Ano iyon Brother JM? Ito yung tayo ay maglingkod, hindi nga lamang sa Diyos, sabi nga ni Sister, kundi maging sa ating kapwa. Yun nga nasabi ni Sister na ang aral dito ay paano natin maibibigay ang ating sarili o may-ali ang ating sarili sa ating kapwa at sa papaanong paraan. At siguro ito yung mensahe sa atin na may-alay natin, ibibigay natin ating sarili sa pamamagitan ng paglilingkod bilang isang altar server at isang Tarcisian. Ano Brother JM?
Yes, Brother Vincent. Talagang napakaganda ng nangyaring pagbabahagi ni Sister. Ano po?
So, bilang isang Madre o Sister, alam po namin na kaming mga kabataan ay isa sa mga isinasama nyo sa inyong palagiang intensyon sa panalangin. Kaya ang amin pong natatang kahilingan lamang ay huwag nawa po kayong manghinawa na ipagpatuloy ang pagdarasal sa mga katulad namin sapagkat ito po ang aming ginagawang sandigan sa mga panahong pinanghihinaan kami ng loob. Kaya nga nasabi nyo po kanina, letter S, lagi naming sasambitin ito, strengthen me, my Jesus. At tutulungan po kami nito sa pamamagitan ng inyong mga panalangin.
Muli po, sa ngalan po ng bumubuo ng Konseho ng mga Adorador Tarcisiano at Komisyon ng Sakristan ng Arsidiocesis ng Lipa, Sister Venus, tanggapin po ninyo ang aming taos-puso at walang hanggang pasasalamat sa pagpapaunlak sa aming imbitasyon na kayo ay makabahagi sa aming gawain na katulad nito.
Lubha po kaming nalulugod Sister Venus sapagkat sa panahon nagpadala kami ng mensahe ng imbitasyon po sa inyo ay walang agam-agam na positibo po kayong tumugon sa aming paanyaya na pagkalooban kami ng panayam na kumbaga ay magdudulot sa amin ng panibagong hindi lamang ng kaalaman kundi maging ng inspirasyon sa bawat isa. Ano po? May nais pa po ba kayong sabihin, Sister Venus, or any additional thoughts?
Yeah, maraming salamat, and of course it's a pleasure to be of service to you all sa mga Tarcisian Adorers, and we know that all of you are the hope of the church. At sana ay nabanggit ko nga kanina, ay you will deepen your discovering of the vocation that God is really preparing for you. And most of the altar servers, they really came up becoming a priest or becoming a sister. So those who are interested to have search in, especially sa mga kabataang babae, na to have a search-in program in our congregation, the Sisters of St. Francis Xavier, and those who want to connect with me, siguro kay Brother Jimwell or kay Ma'am Lovely, so you can have my number or the place where you can visit us and have a deeper, more, discernment, vocation discernment.
Ayan po, sa mga kapatid natin na Tarcisian na mga babae, tayo po ay tumugon sa panawagan ni Sister. Ano po? Pasasalamat din po sa mga namuno ng Novena para sa gabing ito, ang mga miyembro ng National Tarcisian Council sa pangunguna ni Brother Nelo Lagarto, ang pangulo ng nasabing organisasyon mula sa Our Lady of Sorrows Parish sa lungsod ng Pasay.
At gayon na din po ang aming pasalamat sa mga namuno ng ating chaplet, ang Vicariate Sub-Coordinators na pinangunahan ni na Brother Leandro Lipa, ng Vicariate 9 mula sa Most Holy Rosary Parish sa bayan ng Padre Garcia. Gayon na din kay Brother Chris Joseph Di Maculangan ng Vicariate 10 mula sa Our Lady of Peace and Good Voyage Parish ng Ludlod, lungsod ng Lipa.
Espesyal na pasasalamat rin po sa mga nakasama natin sa programang ito, ang mga coordinators ng Commission on Altar Servers, kina Brother Jerwin Carlandicho, Brother John Roland Medrano, at Brother Jury Reyes sa pangunguna ni Brother Jeff Empas.
Sa mga nagtaguyod at nakaisa ngayong ika-6 na araw ng Novena at komperensiya, lalo tigit sa mga kabataang sakristan at adorador Tarcisiano, maraming salamat po ang aming ipinaabot sa inyo.
Magkita-kita po muli tayo bukas sa kaparehong oras, ganap na 7 ng gabi, naway lagi nating sambahin ang Panginoon.
Magpakailanman.
Mabuhay si Jesus.
Mabuhay si Maria.
Stay safe, healthy, and holy po mga brothers and sisters. At sabi nga po ni Sister, wow evening po sa inyong lahat.
Yes. Paalam po at magandang gabi.
Thank you so much to all the coordinators of the Tarcisian Vigil of the Archdiocese of Lipa, Batangas. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever new videos will be posted. Thank you and God bless.